Hey, shuckalaka kapow. How's it going, old schoolers? You're kicking it old school with Russell JS. And I am your host, Russell JS. I got another album battle royale for you of old school hard rock proportions. Oh man, and I got so many that I've been putting up here, getting ready to do. I mean, already I've got Guns N' Roses Use Your Illusion 2 versus Pantera Cowboys from Hell, AC/DC Highway to Hell versus Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers Damn the Torpedoes. And then I also have, this is where it's going to get hairier, Motley Crue Theater of Pain versus Twisted Sister You Can't Stop Rock and Roll. But you want to know what I am going to be going out with tonight? Is the pioneers of punk rock from New York City versus one of the kings of the new wave of British heavy metal. What am I talking about? Let's see here. Let me go back to the page where I was. How about Ramones Rocket to Russia versus Motorhead Ace of Spades? Yes, I got these out of the library. I plan on getting them on vinyl. I had them on cassette way back when, but I warped out all my cassette tapes, from playing them too much. Now there's 12 tracks. Well, Ramones had 14 tracks, but I scratched out 2 of them because they were covers. You had Do You Want to Dance and Surfin' Bird. And Motorhead has 12 tracks, so I had to even it out. So why not take away the 2 cover songs that are oldies? They're solid gold oldies. And also, I want to point out, old schoolers, go to your calendars for June 23rd. I am going to be doing a movie battle royale. How about Batman 89 versus Batman Begins 2005? And you'll see why. And you'll understand why it's June 23rd, because about 36 years ago, Batman appeared on the big screen and became a huge phenomenon. Everybody bought Batman, and Batman was bigger than it ever was. And also mark on your calendar, August 24th, what would be, you know what? No, it's not what would be. It's going to be Dimebag Darrell of Pantera's 60th birthday. The man is no longer with us on earth, but you know what? He's still rocking us in spirit with the music. But we're going to go ahead and do this battle royale. And remember, if you're new to the channel, hit a like, subscribe, leave comments in that box down below. Ring that bell for notification, that hell's bell. And also tell your friends, tell your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, your grandma, your grandpa, your co-workers, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, your grandson, your granddaughter, your nieces, your nephews, anybody, your pets, anybody who likes to kick it old school. Tell them about this channel, help me build it up. And without further ado, let's see how these bad Oscars rank out, shall we? Okay, in the case of Ramones Rocket to Russia versus Motorhead Ace of Spades, Cretin Hop going against the title track Ace of Spades. What can I say? They both kick it. So they're both tied with a point there. Rockaway Beach versus Love Me Like a Reptile. Once again, this is really hurting because I love them both. There's another tie. Here Today, Gone Tomorrow versus Shot You in the Back. It kind of reminds me, some of that Shot You in the Back. I love both these songs. They're getting a point, especially Shot Me in the Back, because it kind of reminds me of the song Deuce by Kiss off of their 1974 self-titled debut. So again, they're tying. Locket Love versus Live to Win. Dang. It is another tie. I wonder if both of them are going to tie. I got George Washington right here just in case to determine whether or not who's going to take the win. Okay, so yeah, Locket Love and Live to win a point. I Don't Care versus Fast and Loose. Fast and Loose is okay, but I love I don't care. Way better. So there's a tiebreaker there. All right. Sheena is a punk rocker versus We Are the Road Crew. Sheena is a punk rocker is okay, but you know what? You know, I love We Are the Road Crew way better. So now they're back to tying once again. We Are a Happy Family versus Fire Fire. Oh boy, yeah, again, another tie. Boy, when does this tie thing stop? Okay, let's see. Teenage Lobotomy versus Jailbait. Man, this is killing me. The suspense. Let's see. I Want to Be Well versus Dance. You know, Dance is okay, but I love I Want to Be Well much better. And you know what? Ramones just went ahead and broke that, made a tie break right there. I Can Give You Everything versus I Can Give You Everything versus Bite the Bullet. You know, I Can Give You Everything is okay, but man, Bite the Bullet is way better. And guess what? It's a tie. All right, let's see. Ramona versus The Chase Is Better Than the Catch. Damn. Once again, another tie. Now for the final songs. Why Is It Always This Way versus The Hammer. And you know what? I didn't care for Why Is It Always This Way. You know, it's an all right song, but it couldn't beat The Hammer. So there you go. Motorhead takes that point. And now, here is the end result. We've got the Ramones Rocket to Russia with 9 points. Motorhead Ace of Spades with 10. That means Motorhead wins. There you have it right there. See, look, down there at the bottom too. See, Motorhead won. Motorhead took the win for that. Now, like I said, I am getting ready. I'm also going to be prepping a video because summer is here. School is out. And, well, needless to say, I'm going to do a video to commemorate movies that have the theme of summer. Some of them are period films. Some of them are classics, but, they're going to be based around summer, like everything about summer, school being out, high school graduation, college graduation, summer jobs, summer fun, things like that. What those, vacations, barbecues, summer camp, everything and anything about summer. These movies are going to be themed about. So I'm going to get that ready, pretty soon. And like I said, mark the calendar for June 23rd for Batman 89 versus Batman Begins, and August 24th, a battle royale, in honor of Dimebag Darrell of Pantera Cowboys from Hell versus Damage Plan Newfound Power, which, as you remember, Damage Plan was Diamond Vinny's post-Pantera band. That was the band. They recorded the one album, Newfound Power. They were touring in support of it. And a crazed gunman busted into the club and shot Dimebag Darrell and many others down. And ended, what could have been, a Pantera reunion, a full-fledged one. I'm actually happy that Charlie Benetti of Anthrax, the drummer of Anthrax, and Zakk Wylde of Ozzy Osbourne and Black Label Society, Pride and Glory, Zach Sabbath fame, are getting together with former Pantera bassist and frontman Rex Brown and Phil Anselmo, because they are, just what they are doing, coming out as Pantera, they are really commemorating Diamond Vinny, what they created with that marvelous band. But that's all I have for this video. And remember, keep it real, keep it fresh, keep it chill, keep listening to old school music, keep watching old school movies and TV shows, keep playing old school video games. Live your dream. Don't let people take it from you. You know, everything I say, you know, comes from the heart. And thank you all for, you know, staying with me and subscribing. Keep that going. Like I said again, spread it around. Help me get subscribers so we can build a community together. And you know, keep it fresh, keep it real, keep it chill. Get you enough of love, get you enough of peace, get you enough of tranquility, get you enough of less chaos or no chaos, less drama, no drama. Just be totally radical. And as always, I like to say, Godspeed. May the force be with you always. And shakalaka kapow!